Now, let's get an update from Dr. Ross Koppel of the University of Pennsylvania about his project related to implementing the lessons learned from the Florida Initiative and other small works agreements.
Actually, it should not be called the Florida Initiative because there are agreements like this throughout the nation. It enables contractors to hire people right off the street or from other jobs. It enables them to put workforces in other parts of the state or maybe in other states, depending on agreement. We're trying to amass all of the helpful things that contractors have come up with and put them together in a large compendium.
Give me some specific examples of the kind of things contractors have found helpful and even disadvantages.
A little 4x5 card that shows what the union wages really are, including the benefits and the pension and all of that, versus the existing wage in a non-union shop. That little card is very helpful. Contractors are now in the human relations business where previously they were not. Some of them are sharing a human relations expert across their entire chapter. There are skill assessments that are needed because before you had people who were approved by the union. Now you have people who may or may not know how to hold a screwdriver. A sign at the entrance that said, "New hires come here," because before some of the new hires who were pretty down and rough and ready would wander around the offices scaring the secretary. Learning to deal with people who have limited skills. People are actually building little Lego models of the job site and putting a little mark saying, you know, the box goes here.
Going down to the basics, basically.
Yeah. And before, when you had trained journeymen, they could read a blueprint, they could read a wiring diagram. Now you're building toy blocks to explain the job. The journeymen may be fabulous electricians, but they may not be very good at assessing the worker's skill. They may not be particularly good at teaching, at guiding, at supervising. These are all new skills. There's an awful lot of resentment and conflict within the union. So sometimes you have a good CWCE, but the journeymen don't accept them. And that creates conflict and loss of productivity.